Good evening, Dan.
Good afternoon, Tom. Actually, it does look more like evening in this world.
It is, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna start the little tour. So this is Planet Coaster on the PS4. Obviously, as I said, I've been waiting for this game for quite a long time. The placeholder name for this theme park is West World because I ran out of ideas. But this is the little
Right.
entryway, which is sort of, the camera's not very good for this sort of. Hold on. Oh, actually, I wonder if. Sorry, just bear with me. If I do.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not that one. That one. This might work a bit. Yeah, this is the one. So, yeah, this is the front. This is like the entrance way into the park.
Yes. Very Wild Westy.
Yeah,
Straight away.
little, like, that's the staff, like, shack down there.
Yeah.
You got some, yeah, just like information booth,
Did you put
doctors.
all these up?
Yeah, so I just like found them on the store, like an ATM machine, another staff thing, a claw machine. Made a runaway mine train. I like this
Oh
one.
yeah.
So if I click
Canyon Runner One.
that, yeah, it needs a better name than that.
It is. It's the Runaway Mine Train.
Well, yeah, that's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And did you build this?
I did, yes. So
If I keep asking you, did you build things? You're just always going to say yeah.
no, because I didn't build those shops. I didn't
Oh
build
right.
the
Okay.
buildings. I
Right.
designed the track and I like themed it all up and did the like making the hills and stuff.
Oh, you built the hills.
Yes, like did the terrain editing and stuff on it. Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's not a very
Yay.
long one, this, but it
It
is.
feels like quite slow at that point. That's better. Hey, just saw a piece of an unfinished ride there.
No, I
No?
don't think so. No, that's meant to be like a mine cart, like an old prospector's mine cart thing.
Yeah.
Little
Very, very nice.
little runaway mine train. Ooh. So yeah, just
Well,
I think what you saw was that
that was
like
it.
a
Yes.
like a Wild West miners thing. There's now House Fair and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
But as
like,
as if you were queuing up, you'd see that and think, "Oh God, is the roller coaster just going to fly off into the sky?" It's the kind of thing
yes,
they do, isn't it?
that's the
I'm
idea, isn't it?
mainly thinking of Alton Towers.
Yeah,
I've been to other ones, but no, Alton Towers several times. That's the main sort
yeah.
of go-to
I
for
do need to put a roof
theme
on
parks.
this station.
Can you do it now? Is it
I won't do
fiddly?
it now. It is very
All right.
fiddly. I won't do it now.
Uh-huh.
And then what else we got? Like burger shops, some like food places. One of these like set rides, which is just like a big pendulum thing that swings you
Yeah.
around. So this is
Did you put the food places there?
yes, I did, but I didn't design them. Again, these are
No.
all just from like the
Yeah.
stock
Yeah, you just
cowboy.
slap them. You just slap down a food place or a drinks place, and can you micromanage them and set the
Yes, you
prices?
can. Yeah, you can do all sorts of micromanaging. In fact, like you can, like you need to, I need to micromanage
That
my bins.
some
Um,
twat needs to empty that.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Can you hire a twat?
I probably can, but I don't know. This is what I mean. I'm still learning it. But anyway,
Uh huh.
so we follow around. So that's the main bit. The bit that's actually sort of finished,
Yeah.
or not finished, is like as finished as it's going to be for the time being. You come this way. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
down here. So there's a nice block off here.
Yes.
Going left,
So
there's
there's
something. Going right, there is absolutely fuck all at the moment. I haven't actually built
right.
anything that way.
Uh huh.
But going left, where I was aiming for like a fairy, like fantasy kingdom.
Nice
This,
idea.
this is still under construction, so I've got a big castle in the background.
Jesus, that's like Disney.
Yes, um, big castle. There's a fully. So this is a finished station that still needs a bit of dressing.
Oh, Ooh, that's a big roller coaster.
That is a big roller coaster. We'll do that in a minute. Yeah, like a nice
Look
big
at all this.
bridge,
This is well swish.
tower, going into like fairies. So we've got like tents and archery stuff, some fairy lights. You know, this sort of nice. You know, trying to do some landscaping here. Nice toilets there. This castle again, I just found it in the like default thing. So it's just made like this. It's fucking excellent.
Sure. Does it do anything?
No, not really.
No.
It has lights.
It's just there.
Lights itself up at night.
Good.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll go follow. If I follow the queue line round here, it's go through the two massive swords.
Oh yeah.
Round the like slightly creepy. I think I'm going to try and theme it sort of Halloweeny theme.
Yeah.
Going round.
The archway that we went through to enter this world made me think it was going to be more of a horror thing.
Yes. Yeah, but there's not a lot of horror themed stuff already made, so I'm having a bit of trouble. But
is there lots
we'll
of stuff on the because it's been on PC for much longer, hasn't it?
So yeah, there's a lot more like content packs and stuff on the PC, and
so
obviously people have had a lot more time building stuff on the PC one as well. We'll get on.
But it'll come. All that stuff will come to.
Oh yeah. We'll go on it. So
I just noticed there that people were the negatives of this ride was that it made them want to puke.
Yes. It exceeds optimal G-force, I believe, is what it says. Hide the panel. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to start. There's still people trying to board. Yeah, I think I can make this look pretty Halloween-y.
There's a lot of people in the Wild West area that are not making it down here because there were huge queues for that.
Yes.
Runaway Mine Train. What can you do?
So I can just build more stuff around here, you know, so more like flat rides, more little rides for kids to go on, stuff like that. This is a very extreme ride.
Right.
Obviously, not many people like it, but this was one that I was building for Rose, basically, earlier. Because I put the castle down and she was like, Daddy, put a fucking roller coaster around it. I was like, yeah, all right then. Oh, I'll have to build a roller coaster in my roller coaster building game.
You said this is in Sandbox. Have you got infinite funds?
Infinite funds, and everything is unlocked, so you can just do as you please. You don't have to make a profit. You don't have to pay people. You don't have to, you know, you can just set it so the park's not open. So if you just don't want people wandering around spoiling the views.
Yeah.
But no, just building it for just having fun with it, working out how it all works.
Sounds good.
I like this coaster, but it's too extreme apparently.
Jesus Christ. Wow.
Alright, how is that going? That was a good bit, though. Yeah. It's all a good bit. Now it's too extreme. Oh, on the ground as well. There you go. Slows yourself down. Something like that, I reckon that would be an absolute winner in any theme park you put it in. Apart from the fact that all these guys are absolute pansies. They just don't like rides. It's a problem with these Planet Coaster people. They just don't like rides. But yeah, so if I zoom out a bit, so yeah, so yeah, this place.
Yeah, that gives us a good impression of what it does. Oh, that's good. Good view.
I mean, if I zoom all the way out, like, so you can see, it's a big old map. You can see down there. That's where I was building another roller coaster that just didn't quite work out, so I just scrapped it. But yeah, nice big old map. But yeah, I just need to put sort of more rides in here, more shops, more theming, that sort of stuff.
Well,
You
why don't you
can
crack on?
you can put you sort of force people into rides like by putting stuff around the entrance and exit. But I haven't done that.
Well,
So what I was thinking of doing was picking something like let's build a roller coaster. So what sort of roller coaster would you like to build, Dan?
well, I don't really know what different kinds there are.
Well, can you name one that you've been on?
My favourite ever is Nemesis.
Right, that's good because that is my favourite ever as well, and it is. Hang on.
Although I did
That's
quite
one.
enjoy Air. Did you ever go on Air?
I did go on
that's
Air. Yeah, we could try Air.
No, go with that Nemesis because we both love it.
Okay, so
And it is
Nemesis
amazing.
is this one. I'm pretty certain it's this one. So yeah, what you do is let's see. Oh God. No, hang on. Hold on, I've got to change this fucking camera over. Sorry.
No worries. The key thing with Nemesis, I think, was the fact that you always felt like you were too close to the rock.
Yeah, so there is a way of doing that on this game that works pretty well, really. No, what's going on here? There we go. So if I stick that, yeah, just it's quite good to start off up high.
Were you there? Obviously, we had a great day when we went after work that time, after Central, with Big Si.
Yes, yes, I do.
That was a
remember
really good day.
Yeah.
Was that when it was pissing it down?
It might have been one of the times. I've been a few times where it was pissing it down. There was one time I went when it was pissing it down with Georgie, and she had a go at me for having my like festival poncho on, which I thought was a bit out of order. Oh, my battery's low.
That sounds like a strange thing to have a go at someone about.
Yeah, well, she's a bit weird, isn't she?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Love you though, Georgie.
yes, but she's weird. I mean, for a start, you know, she married me,
Yeah.
which always makes you bring someone's sort of mental well-being. into
Whenever
Anyone
that happens.
marries me, you got to worry about their mental health, really, haven't you?
But going to Alton Towers on a school day in the pissing rain is awesome
Yeah,
because there's no queues and no other twat has gone there.
no, it's
And
just,
it's just
people
more-
like you, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's atmospheric as well.
Yeah,
You're excited, so you don't mind being a bit cold and wet. In fact, I wouldn't go if it was a nice sunny day. I'd just call it off.
well, it sort of spoil the English countryside of it, wouldn't it?
It would.
If you what's happened there? Let's just see where we're going.
Yeah, it's quite hard because you're like hanging down off it, isn't it? You're not. It's upside down to what you think it should look like.
Yeah. What I wanted to do.
That looks good there, like just skirting the rock.
So, I'll show you a really good function, specifically for making like a Nemesis style roller coaster in this game. It is excellent. The terrain system in this game is absolutely smashing. I feel like we need to put in like a loop. All these loops are absolutely ridiculous. Right? Things like it's not what you want, really, is it?
Well, those ones near the start looked good. That looks good.
Like that.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever. That one. Look at that.
That one.
Isn't that good?
I wonder if we'll have enough speed for that one, but we'll try it because then we get the real bread and butter of this game. The testing phase. No.
Yeah, it doesn't. Now you mention it, it doesn't look like there'll be enough speed there. It's coming off a long straight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
But let's just get it round to the station, because then you can go to start a test. And we'll see if it gets round. If it gets round, then we'll just build it up a little bit and make it look a bit more. Because obviously when you're on Nemesis, you're basically just going up a little hill here, aren't you? So you go up to the top of the hill, and you're all below the tree line as well, aren't you? So you'd have trees all around you, and then it's like drop off.
Can't remember it that well.
Pick up a bit of speed.
Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Yes.
Oh, we might have that speed. It's actually.
We are trucking along. Here we go.
Oh, no.
No. No.
Okay. So.
I just saw the two little sliders there, nausea and excitement.
Backwards. Right, so what we should do then is get rid of. So go back there. It needs something though, doesn't it?
Just put a smaller version of that in.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't give you many smaller versions.
No, but it's just a twisty turny bit. There was loads in that little menu that you brought up. Anyway, you know what you're doing. Oh, shut up.
Nope. What's happened there? Come on. Okay, let's have a look and see. I wonder if it'd make that. Do you reckon it'd make that?
No. But try it. Do try it if you want, but I don't think so. I think because it just goes along that sort of slow, flattish bit beforehand.
Right, well, okay, hold on then. What about go back?
You were up nice and high there, going from there.
Yeah, but I'm going now off the first drop.
Yeah.
Where you'll have maximum speed.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Whoa. Do you want to know what I've been playing recently, Tom?
Yes, please.
So, I think last time I spoke to you, I was just addicted to Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, which unfortunately I've just put it to a side for a little while. I'm going to get back to it at one point.
And happens with Assassin's Creed games, though, doesn't it?
It has happened to me a couple of times with them, yes.
Yeah.
It's happened again. The main reason I got into it was to see and explore the open world, and I've done that. I do want to finish it because I was loving it. I've just had other things on.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah. Obviously, I was very, very, very in love with Rocket League when it came. And I did have a couple of good sessions on that after the radar video. Let's just test out this little bit now. There it goes. Oh yeah. I think that there had the spirit of Nemesis, don't you?
Yeah, I do as well. So, although that's incredibly short, what I'm going to do is, what is it, that one, no. If I go out of there, if I press that and then do that, so we can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Go to terrain. Oh, terrain. What we can do is we can push a bit of the terrain out like that, and then bugger it all up with this deformation tool, which is really nice.
Yes. So it looks more like a giant worm has crawled through the earth and made that tunnel rather than a computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
Do that. And again, you know, I mean, we can do. We'll make it longer, but let's do. Because I really like. Yeah, again, with Nemesis, I really like the sort of the closeness.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the things that makes Alton Towers brilliant, is the way that all the rides are very sort of close to you.
Yes. Imagine if you just tried to recreate Alton Towers in this game.
So people have, obviously.
Have they?
Yeah.
Have they?
Really quite well. So the other thing that I did the other day, I said I don't know if it was up here, down here, sorry, or upstairs. Is it coasters? Ah, here we go. Here's one that somebody made earlier. So this is Nemesis.
Is it really?
Yeah, this is.
Oh my god.
Someone has gone to the trouble of basically remaking it one-to-one.
As is. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we test this coaster.
Yes. Oh, brilliant. That's fantastic.
And
What a good idea.
it'll take me 2 minutes to get it so that it feels a lot more like Nemesis as well. But we'll do one round like this. I've forgotten that I downloaded this actually, but this is one of the best things that I've ever found in a video game, because this exists, you then know that basically every other roller coaster that you've ever been on probably exists somewhere on the storefront. You probably just go and find it. But like this feels so weird because there's nothing, because you're not actually close to anything. It doesn't feel that.
No. Also, bizarre how familiar it does feel. I don't know if that's just me telling me it should be familiar, but I just recognise a couple of little notes.
No, it does. It is pretty accurate. You know, I've watched multiple, you know, first-person views of people going around on Nemesis, and it feels very right.
Sure.
You know,
Awesome.
it may not be 100%.
No.
But
As near as damn it.
if we
as they
go
say.
back to Terrain Editor, and we'll start by, because the hill is a hill, isn't it? The lift hill is a hill. So we'll do that.
Do you feel like you're God or Slarty Bartfast doing that?
I'd rather be Slarty Bartfast, I think. Yeah.
Sir John God.
Yeah, so up. Bring that up a bit as well, up there. That looks a bit more like it, doesn't it?
Already, yeah. Can you slap a few trees on it here and there?
I can have a look and see if I can find some trees. Yeah, let's.
There's a bit where it goes under a ridge, isn't there? There's a bit where it goes under like a land bridge, if you know what I mean. Can you do that?
Yes, I can. So where do we think that is?
I'm not sure.
Do you think?
Don't know.
See, I think that it would be over here, towards the station.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like that.
That would be effective, wouldn't it, after that
Yeah.
amazing loop?
We'll do that and build up round here as well.
Yes.
So the amazing thing about this is that you can do that with the terrain, and the terrain will just like melt
Mould
around it, which is excellent. It's exactly what you want, because obviously you then just build your roller coaster first and then do all your scenery stuff afterwards.
Of course.
So let's pull that up.
Yes. Yeah. And it looks like some clever people have dug a big, nice tunnel just right for the.
Right, let's do that. Let's.
Slap a few trees on, and then
Hold
we'll
on.
ride it again. Oh yeah, a bit of that as well. Yes. Very good.
Give it a bit of green. We all like a bit of green every now and again.
I think that might have been a bit much green. I think you should have left some of those steeper slopes to be muddy.
Well, in which case, what I'll do then, maybe
Like there, yeah. There. Yes. Use
sandy
your modelling
rock.
head. Yeah,
Yeah.
use your modelling head, mate. Grass only grows on, you know, nice stables. We went to a nice sand dune the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, down at a place called Drigg. Went there for our exercise, as you do.
Hmm.
It was gorgeous. This amazing, pristine beach, like powder white sand, just down the road. Well, actually, no, we where we went to Scafell.
Oh yeah.
It's in just along that main road, just a tiny bit further, little place called Drigg. And yeah, it was
Round
bloody lovely.
Scarfell looked absolutely beautiful though. Yeah, it was a really nice.
Yeah, it certainly is. But this was obviously beach, and good God, go there. I just want to go there, just spend the day, and just maybe take a tent.
Maybe just camp there. In fact, just live there from now on.
Move to Drigg.
Yeah.
That looks lovely, mate.
I mean, these trees, they're not amazingly well placed, but again, we just have a
I think
little.
you need to mix it up, mate. They're all the same. Get some different ones. It'll make a world of difference. There you go.
That trees that way, and
Right. On the last roller coaster, unfortunately, my share play froze about 3/4 of the way in.
oh well.
It was hopefully it won't on this. I want to see this. I feel like this is now exactly like Nemesis.
Okay. No water. There's water.
No
on
water,
Nemesis, isn't
and
there?
don't they
But-
have a few? They have a few sort of horror themed things, don't they? Like a giant spider.
they
There's a
do.
giant spider.
No,
over
it's
there.
all a giant, like alien coming out,
Right.
bursting out of the ground.
It's very good.
Yeah, Nemesis is. There's a reason Nemesis is still rated as one of the best roller coasters in the world. Yeah, it's been around since like '96 or '97.
Incredible.
You know, it is just an excellent piece of work.
I remember the first. Yeah, I think the first time I went there, I wasn't quite tall enough to go on it.
Really,
I think.
because the first time I went to Old Towers, I was tall enough to go on everything. But then that would have been like year 8, maybe. Yeah. This is much
Here we go. Yeah.
That's it. That's what you see on Nemesis, isn't it? The big trees, sky, trees, rocks, trees, sky, rocks. Yeah. There you go. That already feels like Nemesis more. But yeah, so you can see with a small amount of set dressing, you know, more than
Well,
2 minutes, you can.
you're gonna have to. Yeah, I think you need to hook this up. Give it a ticket booth, and also attract more people to the Fairyland.
So it's
Get
got
build a few shops and things.
it's got a ticket booth. What it hasn't got is it hasn't got paths.
Okay.
So what we'll do is
You hook it up. I'll tell you about Rocket League, Tom.
do
So
tell
I
me about
had-
Rocket League.
Yeah, I had a couple of nights. Well, I had one. I'll tell you one night in particular playing Rocket League. It was one of the most fun nights I've had playing games online.
Yeah.
It was, when we played it, we sort of pointed out that if you're on your headphones, you have a huge advantage, don't you?
Yes.
So I've yet to encounter anyone else actually using the mic.
Really?
Just people playing silently. I was on it, and I was on my own. Natalie was out. I was happily got to sleep. And I was on the headphones, and I was just talking my nut off. After I think I went through about 12, no, a lot of beers anyway. And
Could have been 12, couldn't it?
It was close to 12, and then this person who was called 60 Hertz. I can't remember what they were called. Anyway, they partied up with me. They never ever really spoke. They were obviously on PC because occasionally they would type something relating to something that happened in the game. But I would continually ask them for ASL. Remember what that stands for?
Oh yes, I do remember ASL. Of course I do. Age, sex, location.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was like, honestly, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't care. It would just help me.
It's just
understand how I'm
interesting.
feeling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just interested. But they never ever once responded. I even sent them a message afterwards and said, that was really great. Please just tell me ASL. Nothing. But we played 15 matches and we won 11.
Wow. That's
With just me drunkenly
madness.
talking. Yeah, I was just talking and saying, do this, do that, and I was encouraging them. And you'd get people join your team for a few rounds and then fuck off. But they'd come in and I was like, right, me and Hertzy, this is what we do. We win games, we do this. And it was just so much fun, mate. I had a really great time. And yeah, winning all those games was fun as well.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go and build a massive path from somewhere. Hold on. Sorry.
Alright.
I've just realised how far away from everything.
Yeah,
We
well, you
are.
can fill it up with hooker duck and chips and things.
Well, yeah, I will do eventually.
So that was my awesome night on Rocket League.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. Yeah, it's been ages since I've had a good gaming sesh with a randomer.
Yeah, it was lovely. It was very one-sided, but I didn't. Eventually, I just got used to it and was fine. Just happily shouting away about what to do and what the opposition are doing, and you do this, you do that. It was really fun. Anyway, busted out Pro Evo after a self-enforced 7-month absence.
7 months off Pro Evo.
Yes.
Jesus.
Last save I did was in April.
That is
7 months off.
madness.
Big gap. Yeah, well, it wasn't so much fun at the time, but I've started a new Master League as Norwich, so it's more like fighting for survival rather than feeling like I need to win every match. And it's been really great. And I've done a Euros as Scotland. Don't know if you know, they qualified.
Yes, I did know that they
Euros
qualified. It's
yesterday.
been all over the news.
Yeah,
They looked really fucking happy.
Of course they did. Well, I was playing at the Euros and I was playing on 20-minute matches instead of 10, which was, again, just revolutionised it for me. It's just so much more fun, like having all these little battles across the pitch, and yeah, so that was good. What else? Oh, while the family are away, I was mostly playing Stellaris.
Ah, how is Stellaris doing? Have you been completely pummeled in Uranus yet?
No, but I know it's coming. I know it's not.
In what manner is it coming for you this time?
Well, I'm only on my first ever playthrough, but I am the weakest faction on the board. I've got nothing going for me except my economy, but my economy's not actually that good, so I've got no. My fleet is...
I've got nothing going for me apart from the fuck all that I've got.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping. I don't know what's going to happen, but I anticipate one of the big aggressive factions is going to come and just steamroll me and take all my money
That
at some
sounds
point.
like like something that I've experienced a couple of
Yeah,
times.
but because I'm like a pacifist race, and I've said we're not having any, we're only ever going to fight defensive wars, I can't really do anything.
No.
I've just built up my borders, I've built up all my mining, I'm just researching. There hasn't been a single war anywhere. I've uncovered the whole
Really?
map. Yeah, I've uncovered the whole map. I know who everyone is, and at the minute it's just simmering away, waiting to kick off. But eventually
So
it will.
weird. Right, look, there's people
But-
coming.
Yay!
Oh.
Good. Well, they obviously like the Nemesis, don't they?
Yeah.
But at some point, you and me are going to have to
Convoluted
start.
trick.
We're going to have to start a multiplayer.
Yeah, we
Stellaris.
are. We're gonna have
Love
to leave our wives move in
Yes.
together, quit our jobs, and knuckle down to what will probably be a month-long game of Stellaris, played in basic speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. So there's that. I bought Vermintide because it finally went under a £5, but I haven't played it yet.
Well, look forward to seeing that. We should do a video on that when that comes out. When that comes out, when you start playing that.
Yes. I didn't realise it's supposed to be multiplayer. You're supposed to play it co-op.
Oh, are you? Oh, that's like that Space Hulk game, isn't it?
Yes.
That's designed to be played as like a 4-player, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that's got a proper campaign built into it, whereas I'm not sure this actually has.
Yeah,
but I'll look it. I'll have a
look.
look.
How to find the campaign in Space Hulk at all, have we? So.
Well, you've deleted it, so that's
I have,
over.
yeah, that's because I have other things to do, mate.
Okay. Well, I also had a look at Everspace.
Oh yeah.
Finally, the shooty thing. It's like a roguelike but shooty.
Yes. I
remember. I wanted to like it so much, but the fucking controls just were pissing me off constantly.
Really?
I've spent more time in the menus fiddling around with the controls, and then if you keep fiddling with, I don't know. I'll have to come back to it and have another look. But Jesus, it was just the controls fiddling. I'm not going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about though is Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, you started playing it?
Yeah, I got it last Christmas and hadn't booted it up, and then when Shadow of War came free on PS4, now I've got to get Shadow of Mordor out.
Shadow of Mordor is brilliant.
It is so good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. One of the best games of that year, I'd say. I played it on the Xbox One though. Because at the time I had both. I had an Xbox One and a PS4 sat next to each other. I hadn't quite decided which one I was going to really lay my camp in. And it turns out it's for PlayStation. Because it's the better fucking console.
But Shadow of Mordor, it is. I think Total Biscuit said it is more Assassin's Creed than Assassin's Creed is. I think is a good summary. But when I'm playing Assassin's Creed, including Syndicate, which I've been loving recently, I've always got this creeping feeling of just this is bollocks. Like, what is actually happening on the screen is absolute nonsense. You're either hacking through thousands of minions or taking part in some story thing that makes no sense. Whereas at least with Shadow of Mordor, you're a ranger killing orcs. None of that makes sense to begin with. It's fantasy.
Yeah.
So I can buy into that. I don't mind killing 1,000 orcs because
you're doing a good thing.
Yeah, and the ranger who's some sort of he's half undead elf or something.
Yeah, Brimbor, the guy that forged the rings, who's mentioned in like one line in the Silmarillion, is the dead elf that you are also playing as.
But it makes sense. It makes sense that he could do that to all those orcs. So yeah, I'm just loving the sneaking around. I'm loving the combats. I'm loving the Nemesis system. It's all so addictive and great.
What I really enjoyed about that game was at the end, because through the whole game I was thinking, this is getting quite close to not really leaving a get out. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not that far into it, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. There are points in the game where you're like, I don't know how they're going to do this without, them not being able to do something else that's actually in the books or in the movies. I think that's a better station. I like that for a station look.
Well, it's almost a nod to the monster that you've got in the real life one. Those sort of tendrils going around it.
I really want to be able to put some water in as well, but...
Well, I watched Zero Punctuations. I mean, I must have seen it a few times before, but since I've been playing it, I've rewatched Yahtzee's review of Shadow of Mordor, and it says that what they've done is they've tried to build on the lore of a much loved, like, historic, like, bit of literature, whilst also remaining in line with the intellectual property of the people who make the movies.
Yeah.
And it's like they're standing on a ledge threatening to throw themselves off
Yeah, it is.
by doing that.
There are points in the game where you're just like, I don't understand how this can work. Like, if this goes through to its conclusion, so I don't know, is it right at the beginning you're fighting one of the ring wraiths?
I've not found a ring wraith where the guy you're up against is called the Black Hand.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, maybe I was just getting it wrong, and I thought you were fighting a ring wraith. But there are points in the game where you encounter things from the books or the movies where you're like, I don't understand how they can move along from this. And then at the end of the game, they wrap it all up really nicely and apparently leave it open for a fucking sequel. So,
Wow. Yeah, well, we'll play the sequel, I presume. Got to just say on that as well, this isn't a spoiler because it happens in like the first 10 minutes of the game.
Mm.
The way they give you that motive at the start is amazing. Like, he kills your wife and child right in front of you.
Yeah.
And then he puts a curse on you that means that if you die, you do not join the dead.
Yeah.
You are stuck in purgatory, essentially. So
Yeah.
you have to kill him. No matter what, you have to kill him and his whole army so that to get rid of the curse.
Yeah.
So you can be with your family. I think that's amazing.
It's
They did it so
also
quickly and neatly.
a really good way of explaining the respawn mechanic, because each time you respawn, you haven't died, because the guy that's killed you has had a promotion for killing you.
Yeah.
So it's
he'll
just
say, I've killed you once, now you're back.
Yeah, I had points where like some of the orcs had killed me like 5 or 6 times.
Jesus.
Or like later on it gets fucking hard. This is much better than that station mixed up.
It looks brilliant now, mate. Really good.
I want to put some water in.
I want to build some shops in that place.
Well, I've put some shops down.
Oh, look at that.
There we go. I've got a sci-fi ATM, a fairy tale claw machine, a pirate cosmic cow milkshakes.
It's crazy land where anything goes.
Well, I mean, I would do it sci-fi, but I don't feel like it is like a sci-fi setting.
No, trees don't say sci-fi, do they?
No, they don't. I could get rid of all the trees, and I'm getting rid of that one, definitely.
Keep doing it how you're doing it, mate. It looks good. I'm sorry I missed you put all that shit down. It was good,
right.
and it seems to have attracted a lot of people.
Well, I think also the ride's good.
It's a good ride.
People are stopping at the milkshake thing, but probably
Yeah.
just because it's the only place there. Oh, I should definitely put down a...
You've got infinite money, mate. You could basically build a shopping mall here. Just put everything down.
What I was going to look for was...
Sci-fi ATM.
Yeah, it's like sci-fi... Ooh. Sci-fi beef burgers.
That's it. Get it all down, mate.
What I was looking for was...
the famous trick that you could do in theme park. Do you know this? With the chips and the cola.
really salty chips, really expensive cola?
It was salty chips, and you could control how much ice they put in the Coke. So you put lots of salt to make them buy lots of Coke, and then lots of ice so that they weren't selling as much Coke.
They weren't getting as much Coke.
Yeah, that was the money-making trick.
Cunt's way to making a million.
Yeah, it was part of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Used to love theme park. Love it. And Theme Hospital.
Yeah, I liked Theme Hospital. Again, I don't think I ever had a copy of it. No, that's not what I wanted.
I did on the fucking PlayStation.
Oh.
Not the PC.
Yeah, it's
It
always
worked,
been...
actually. It did work.
and it's always a bit ropey, but then, you know, I play this, I play Kerbal Space Program, I play City Skylines, Stellaris, you know, all games that are traditionally, you know, it'd be shit on a console, you just wouldn't be able to do what you're doing.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, well, since they developed this thing they call a fucking radial menu, which is that thing, you know, when you can just, like, they just remap everything to a circle instead of a keyboard, and it's fine.
Keyboards are shit.
Yeah, it's like
As you know,
we're all
I
living
watch...
in Sphere.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. I've been watching Total Biscuit this week because I still love the guy.
Oh, he's
But
so good, isn't he?
Yeah, but he always shows you the oh, this is the keyboard controls. How the fuck do you control a game like that using a keyboard? Like, it's H for stab, it's Y for parry. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
This is it. Like, I'm sure you could learn it.
Possibly.
I'm absolutely certain you could learn it, but I genuinely don't think if I had, you know, someone went, oh, like, take half an hour, play this game on my PC, tell me what you think of it. I reckon at the end of half an hour, I'd still be struggling with remembering how all the controls went. Whereas I can pick up any games console. It's not just any PlayStation, any games console, and the control system is intuitive. You know, you've got your two little knobbles for your thumb that do all your camera and movement, and then you've got buttons for everything else. You know, and there's fucking 8, 12, 13, 14 buttons on this thing. If you count the stick buttons and the D-pad, you've got 14 buttons on here, plus a trackpad. Right? Tell me that a keyboard's better than this. Nah, it's bullshit.
No.
Absolute
No,
bullshit.
it's only better when you have to input a word.
Yes.
If you want to rename something. Ooh, Tom, you know on Stellaris.
Yes.
Does it annoy you when you drew a trade deal? Sorry for anyone who doesn't give a shit about this, but I've been wanting to ask Tom about this for ages.
They can go fuck themselves, mate.
The thing, you know, you say I want to offer you 100 gems. So you change using the right stick, don't you?
Yeah.
And then it just shoots up. There's no option to type in a number.
Yeah.
It's just really annoying to put in a specific number.
It's one of those things, though, where I think if they changed that one thing so it was more accurate, it would mean that everything else where you literally just want to be spamming the button, you'd have to do it, you know, by increments of 1. So I think...
Well, okay.
Yeah, I think it's the lesser of two evils, is what I want to say.
Well, it doesn't bother me now because I can just pause it, but if I was playing multiplayer with you and I was spending like 3 minutes trying to get the exact number that I wanted to offer them up, scrolling back and forward, I don't know, I think they could have got something better with that. There's also a broken thing. If you put it into map mode and show the diplomacy, it says click on an empire using X and do the map from their perspective, which would be really useful.
Yes.
But it doesn't. If you press X anywhere on the map, it just zooms in on the selected system. It's broken. I looked it up on the internet and it is officially broken.
Oh.
You cannot view the plot from any other perspective other than your own.
Genuinely sucks.
It does suck.
That's not what you want, really,
I don't
is
care.
it?
I'm still playing it.
Yeah, well, obviously, it's fucking excellent.
Yeah. I've had a good little change of regime recently of actually... Ooh, nice, Tom. Yeah. The pit of death. Of playing games for a short amount of time and then join up to something else. Pro Evo. Just play a couple of matches and switch to something else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I got this.
I know. Every time I turn this thing on, you're playing Planet Coaster.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah,
happy because I know how long I've been waiting for this.
The wife is so fucked off.
Yeah.
So fucked off. It didn't help that got up, saw Planet Coaster, basically shouted upstairs and went, put this amount of money in my account so I can buy a Planet Coaster. She was like, yeah, sure. She knew how much I've been looking forward to it as well. And then realised that we were due to paint our bedroom. that day and was like, oh, I've just shot myself in the fucking foot, haven't I? You know, I've just let him buy a fucking game that he's wanted for like 2 years.
On the day that we've got to do some serious P&D. This is looking good now. Just notice you've got a nice pond in. Here we go.
We didn't get on the front.
Never mind. That's the way it goes. There we are. Although you can just join the actual off the roof one. Which is what I've been doing. I've always done.
It took me a few years to start, but yeah, now may as well just wait the extra 15 minutes and get right on the front. Alright, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So it's a bit of a, having just said, you know, consoles are brilliant for controls. You do have to think about, or I do have to think about the controls for this at the moment, but oh, pardon me, you know, the more you do it, the faster you become. You know, I'm already learning where all the bits and bobs are. You know, I don't like that being just in the middle. I think what we want is...
Well, you've knocked this up in about 30 minutes, I'd say, from just the original coaster template to something that looks pretty damn natural. I think, yeah, you look like you know what you're doing.
As I say, I am not good at this game in the slightest at the moment. Just getting to grips with it.
Yeah, you're going to have to play a proper career at some point.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Proper money.
Yeah, proper money, and you got to do research, so you can't just go out and build this straight away. No. You have to work your way up through all the levels first. But yeah, that looks all right. I'm going to leave that in my park. Maybe in a couple of months you can come back and check in on me. Yeah. And see what this looks like. Because there's lots of stuff.
Even if it's just a 10-minute bonus nap, just an update on Tom's what's it called, Westworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first map that I produced was called Nap Habit, but it's just got a lot of ruined shit in it now. But yeah, like there's loads of stuff. Just looking at this, like these parts need completely redoing. I don't like them. They don't look very good, do they? There needs to be some queue theming. Maybe build an actual station, although I think that looks quite good. Quite like the station, like in the rock.
Yeah.
It's alright, doesn't it?
You definitely need some bits and pieces along that path.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Oh, I've just remembered what. Where is it? Let's just get rid of that. Scenery theme. There is somewhere. Is it there? Is that too? Is that
no,
too
stick
big?
that in the middle of the of the path.
It's giant though. It's absolutely fucking huge.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be next to the Nemesis. It could just be on the path, just to give it a bit of visual interest. I like that.
There.
People are going to be getting their photo taken next to that, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're taking selfies with the crashed UFO.
There.
Yeah, done. Very good.
There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? So yeah, coming up the path. Yeah.
What's that? Oh my god, it's a crashed UFO.
Maybe this is going to be a sci-fi land then, isn't it? I'm going to have to re-theme it. But I like the crashed UFO because it incorporates a load of trees.
Exactly. It explains why there's coniferous trees here.
Yeah, because it's all gone fucking wrong. I did when was it that one?
Yeah, that suits it because Tom, it's 5 minutes of share play left. when I'm on a roller coaster, I've very often imagined I was actually piloting an X-wing or similar.
Yes.
YouTube, that looks too big. That's out of scale.
Yeah, it's because it's. I need to get it like.
All right.
Trust me, it'll work. It'll work. Just gotta. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Sure. Yes, it looks like he's just downed that UFO and is now swooping away.
Yeah. Actually, I've spotted a better spot for him. Sorry, hold on.
He's even got lasers coming out of his,
He has, yeah. It's good, isn't
his
it?
turrets.
Again, I've not made this. I've just robbed somebody else's design.
I think it looks better over there.
You reckon? But
Yeah, but it's your park, mate. So
I'm
do it how you
thinking
want.
if I stick it here.
But it's going to look like it's shooting at you as you come round the loop.
Yeah, you're gonna come in your pants. We should probably do the outro thing, really, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we should, like, comment, subscribe, leave us a message, send us a message at naphabit@gmail.com. Any questions, queries, requests, we will try and get back to you. Let's see whether or not this spaceship looks good where it is. No. All right, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks alright. Got a bit of a double whammy there. Yeah. Oh, we're on the fire station. But a bit more danger close. There we go. One last one. Yeah. Anything else to say?
No, but thank you for showing me Planet Coaster. I now know all about it.
Yep. And as I say, we can check back on Planet Coaster another time. Well, thanks for napping us.
Yeah, nap with us again next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.